Edition 25. The night the world found out that Zayd Valentine is not just a champion, I'm the champion. Every show, every challenger.
Ladies and gentlemen, that didn't take long. The Italian stallion seems to have taken some issue with something the champion just said.
Robust, writing in the sky, satellites beam the creed. History's the weapon, writing as bleed. Infinite cycles, the phoenix always rise. Left like the constellations, eternal in the skies. Whispers of the ancients, wisdom in the cracks. Forward through the chaos, no chance to turn back. Cloaked in the
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the 7-day champion, Kurt Backlund's walking out here, taking some fault with something that just came out of the reigning champ's mouth. And it seems like he's taken such a fault to it that he's making sure he comes out here and says whatever it is that Valentine said that was wrong. Kurt Backlund, part of the few amount of champions we've had ever since the reboot, holding that World Undisputed Championship. Of course, the lineage goes Kurt Backlund, Tiger Graves, and then Jay King, all leading up to here, where that championship is now around Zayd Valentine's waist.
Generations deep on the root of the tree, branches stretch wide, still they all trace to me. New world, new throne, built it from the dust. Legends never die, they just strengthen the trust. Red solid gold, ain't no tarnish or rust. Call my name in the stone, legacy robust. New world, new throne, built it from the dust. Legends never die, they just strengthen the trust. Red solid gold, ain't no tarnish or rust. Call my name in the stone, legacy robust. Scriptures. Hieroglyph scriptures. Hieroglyph scriptures, the tales of my blood.
You are the least bit of undisputed. You walk around like you're untouchable, like you're some kind of god with that belt on your shoulder. But everybody saw what happened at Proving Grounds. Emerson Rivers ran through you in 10 minutes. 10. And you've got the guts to stand here and call yourself the top guy.
This crowd here just letting the Italian stallion know exactly what they think of him.
You're not the face of this company. You're an embarrassment. You're not the standard. You're a stain on the record books. When people talk about your reign, they don't remember wins. They remember that you folded under pressure, just like you did when I was champion, for 7 days. And even that was more meaningful than anything you've done.
7 days? That's your legacy? You're out here flapping your gums about Rivers, about my reign, when the only thing people remember about yours is how short it was. A week, Kurt. That's all the time you had to prove yourself, and you blew it. Well, Kurt, I'll say it again. If you want it, come take it. Defeat my mystery man tonight. You get your damn shot.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a main event for the evening, and as we go to ads, we'll be right back.
This isn't just WWE 2K. This is an original wrestling universe built from scratch with wrestlers like you've never seen before. This is as real as it gets to watching the WWE. With professional graphics, commentary, presentation, storylines, and voiceovers.
You know that's not how I wanted that fight to go down. Not if I wanted to be taken seriously as a contender for that world title.
But you're gonna have to wait just a little bit longer, Trey, because it ain't your time just yet. It's my time!
Oh, you enjoyed that little spectacle, did you?
Witness things you've never seen in 2K before.
What the hell? Oh my God!
Are you tired of the same recycled content?
Oh no, Oh my God!
It's time to watch something different. It's time to watch the Virtual Wrestling Network.
Well, ladies and gents, our next matchup sees two men pitted against each other, but who will be fighting together real soon? Drew Blackwell and Zane Isaiah taking each other on, one-on-one.
This isn't just WWE 2K. This is an original wrestling universe built from scratch with wrestlers like you've never seen before. This is as real as it gets to watching the WWE. With professional graphics, commentary, presentation, storylines, and voiceovers.
You know that's not how I wanted that fight to go down. Not if I wanted to be taken seriously as a contender for that world title.
But you're gonna have to wait just a little bit longer, Trey, because it ain't your time just yet. It's my time!
Oh, you enjoyed that little spectacle, did you?
Witness things you've never seen in 2K before.
What the hell? Oh my Legos!
Are you tired of the same recycled content?
Oh no, Oh my god!
It's time to watch something different. It's time to watch the Virtual Wrestling Network.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, talk about two men who've been at it for a while, Zane Isaiah and Drew Blackwell. Of course, they have a tag match set for a while soon. It'll be interesting to see if they can get the victory over there together, but right now, they're against each other. So we have to see which of these two are better. And there's already a hammerlock suplex. And a chaotic beginning to the match as Drew Blackwell trying to keep the momentum in hand. Attempted running elbow drop is dodged. Blackwell now throwing Zane Isaiah, brother of Hell Isaiah, into the corner and just saying, join me and you'll become better than you will have ever been. As he now climbs up to the top rope, is he looking to go coast to coast? Oh, Zane Isaiah got back up to his feet, now throwing Drew Blackwell off that top. Blackwell, of course, debuting this year. Zane has the more of a sense of veterancy, I guess you could call it. Now Isaiah moonsault from the top rope, hooks the leg. Will that get it done? One? No, not enough. Only the one count. And the resilience of Drew Blackwell on display. Now Drew Blackwell, the Harbinger, picking him up in the powerbomb position and now sending him right back down. That's one way to move your opponent away from the ropes. Looks like he's not far enough for his liking though. Is now powerbombed right in the center of the ring. Same maneuver. He's looking for it again it seems, but kicked back this time by Zane Isaiah. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me thrice, shame on me again. But Zane Isaiah able to reverse and then runs right into the corner. Now up on the shoulders of Drew Blackwell. Blackwell now powerbomb position, setting up Zane Isaiah up there. A very precarious situation here for the Street Champ. Able to go for a double axe handle to dodge the attempted maneuver Blackwell went for. And these two now grappling. Hook and elbow tie up. And Zane Isaiah's driven right into the corner. Oh, Zane Isaiah with a cheap shot there. You don't usually see that from him. The attempted standing moonsault is ruined. Drew Blackwell was able to dodge it. However, Zane Isaiah is still able to keep momentum in his hand as he drags the Harbinger over to the corner, slams his head into the top turnbuckle. And now all the way from the air corner, ooh, running forearm. Zane Isaiah and Drew Blackwell went for tag team gold back in Intermission 2025, were unsuccessful in their first attempt. Lots of creative differences between these two men on how they were going to end the matchup, but it ended up leading to them taking the loss and the Head Shrinkers retaining their tag team titles. The Intermission 2025 replay, of course, available here on the Honey Badger YouTube channel under the Shorts tab. Oh, he'll roll up here by Zane Isaiah, able to get a 2 count, not enough. You need to imagine what is going on between these two men. You know, first they are fighting the crap out of each other, then they're tag teaming against the world tag champions. I mean, it's so confusing. What the hell is going on here? I wouldn't be surprised if Drew Blackwell is trying to get inside of Zane Isaiah's head. Trying to get into his head, but that will definitely get into his head right there is the fact that he just caught him. Now, Isaiah up on his shoulders, looking for a fall from grace. No. Fighting out of it is Zane Isaiah, the streak champ, trying to kick him in the gut. But now, tripped up. It looks like Blackwell flipped him over there. Gonna let him pick himself up to go for an ankle lock. Be interesting to see which of these two men gets the victory tonight in this matchup. Isaiah does have the in-ring awareness, but then Drew Blackwell, just with that undeniable power of his, could grab him the victory here tonight. Running forearm there, exactly what Zane Isaiah just hit on him earlier. I mean, look at that, y'all. Can't tell me he's trying to get in his head, but there's an elbow drop right to the chest. 1, 2, not enough to get the victory. Somehow, Zane Isaiah is still able to survive. However, this gut wrench powerbomb might be what finishes it off. Is it all finished off here? 2, no. Manages to kick out before the 2. I mean, talk about resiliency, talk about skill to be able to kick out before a 2 after a gut wrench powerbomb like that. Just insane elbow forearm to the spine of Zane Isaiah. Isaiah caught here, and now sidewalk slam from Blackwell. He'll finish up by hooking the leg. 1, not enough to even get the 1. Isaiah really starting to try and come back here. Blackwell saying what? He's saying, let the man who stands be the victor here tonight. Ooh, running bulldog there by Zane Isaiah. Isaiah now calling him up to his feet, trying to finish this matchup off. Rebounds off the ropes. Oh, tornado kick. Now, as he calls, Blackwell up to his feet. The Harbinger's getting up, right into a crank lock. Zane Isaiah, the straight lock, he likes to call it. I like to call it the crank lock. Either way, it's one hell of a submission hold to have in your arsenal. Blackwell able to fight out of the hold with 3 punches to the gut. 3 nice punches. Now looks for a guillotine. Unable to get it when Zane Isaiah fights him off with 3 elbows. Trying to kick to the gut. He wasn't able to connect. Now the street champ looks for a jumping DDT. You know, a nice move to connect with early in the match, in my opinion. But it just opened him up to be caught in the guillotine. The legs are wrapped around. Blackwell might be able to tap out Zane Isaiah. And could Drew Blackwell tap out Zane Isaiah right here in front of this capacity crowd? Yes, he does. Drew Blackwell managing to get one of the Isaiahs to tap out. Lots of tension here. You could cut it with a butter knife. And Drew Blackwell's offering him a handshake. And Zane Isaiah blowing him off. That's the right use of that metaphor, right? I think it is. Blowing him off. Wow.
The foe is scheduled for one fall and is for the International Wrestling Intercontinental Championship.
This isn't just WWE 2K. This is an original wrestling universe built from scratch with wrestlers like you've never seen before. This is as real as it gets to watching the WWE. With professional graphics, commentary, presentation, storylines, and voiceovers.
You know that's not how I wanted that fight to go down. Not if I wanted to be taken seriously as a contender for that world title.
But you're gonna have to wait just a little bit longer, Trey, because it ain't your time just yet. It's my time!
Oh, you enjoyed that little spectacle, did you?
Witness things you've never seen in 2K before.
What the hell? Oh my Legos!
Are you tired of the same recycled content?
Oh no, oh my god!
It's time to watch something different. It's time to watch the Virtual Wrestling Network.
Introducing the challenger from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 237 pounds, Dan Tim. And his opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 160 pounds, the International Wrestling Intercontinental Champion, Sean
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dan Ting versus Sean McGregor for the Intercontinental Championship. McGregor putting the Intercontinental Championship on the line against the man we usually see doing tag team matches now, Dan Ting. Ting's obviously not had much success anywhere recently. There's a nice figure four, trying to wrench the legs from Sean McGregor. As I was saying, Ting, not a very successful person in this company. Not a very successful person anywhere he went. No, maybe it's because he's a cocky asshole, but he's fitting right in with Hell's Angels right now, which is definitely big for him to finally find himself somewhere that will actually perhaps elevate him as a superstar in the PWA, of course. Last year of his contract. This is this season. So very interesting there. Tried to grab the legs, kicked back by the Irish badass Sean McGregor. McGregor now not laying off the pressure, knows that Ting is a very old man, very blunt with how he fights. Oh, but a double underhook suplex. Trying to prove me wrong there, it seems, but call for Hurricane Rana, just not fast enough. Now looks for another Hurricane Rana. Ting went up for a dropkick. Oh, and a dropkick there by Dan Ting. Now trying to pick up the Intercontinental Champion. Leg twist there from McGregor. McGregor now caught in a submission hold. It was turning around though. Goes behind. Forearm to the spine. It says here, punches him in the back. Looking for that alternate DDT, it seems. And then the Hurricane. Shades of the Hurricane Helms there. And now as he gets a 1, he gets a 2. Gets a 1, actually. But we're going to ads.
WWE 2K. This is an original wrestling universe built from scratch with wrestlers like you've never seen before. This is as real as it gets to watching the WWE. With professional graphics, commentary, presentation, storylines, and voiceovers.
You know that's not how I wanted that fight to go down. Not if I wanted to be taken seriously as a contender for that world title.
But you're gonna have to wait just a little bit longer, Trey, because it ain't your time just yet. It's my time!
Oh, you enjoyed that little spectacle, did you?
Witness things you've never seen in 2K before.
What the hell? Oh my Legos!
Are you tired of the same recycled content?
Oh no, oh my god!
It's time to watch something different. It's time to watch the Virtual Wrestling Network.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Irish Badass taking momentum here. Schoolboy, but picking him up. Schoolboy suplex. A nice maneuver there to put down Dan Ting. Now picking him up to his feet. Looked for the overhead chop. Wasn't able to connect. Now these two men trading blows here in front of a capacity crowd. There's Dan Ting. The Irish Badass says, come on, give me more. Both men saying, give me more. And now trading blows very violently. Oh, hammerlock. In fisticuffs now. But a lariat from Sean McGregor will put down Dan Ting. McGregor now going over to the outside, calling up this old 15-year-old man. Looks for a crossbody from the outside of the ring. Nice springboard crossbody. Now sending Dan Ting into the corner and gonna look for an Irish bomb right here, and there is that Irish bomb right there. A nice connection on the Irish bomb. Now sending him over the ropes. Oh, and there's that bicycle kick. That'll get him the 1, that'll get him the 2, and it will get him the 3. Yes, it will. And Sean McGregor is still the Intercontinental Champion.
You won't end up in the past, 'cause he's Sean McGregor, the Irish Badass. Here is your winner, Irish Badass.
This isn't just WWE 2K. This is an original wrestling universe built from scratch with wrestlers like you've never seen before. This is as real as it gets to watching the WWE. With professional graphics, commentary, presentation, storylines, and voiceovers.
You know that's not how I wanted that fight to go down. Not if I wanted to be taken seriously as a contender for that world title.
But you're gonna have to wait just a little bit longer, Trey, because it ain't your time just yet. It's my time!
Oh, you enjoyed that little spectacle, did you?
Witness things you've never seen in 2K before.
What the hell? Oh my Legos!
Are you tired of the same recycled content?
Oh no, oh no, oh my god!
It's time to watch something different. It's time to watch the Virtual Wrestling Network.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Kurt Backwell taking on Emerson Rivers, and there's a big knee strike there. Rivers starting off strong here, of course. Emerson Rivers, you can watch more on the Supreme Wrestling Federation and also over on Shockwave Sports. Both great companies. I suggest you go check them out. As Backwell now pushes Emerson Rivers over to the ropes, calling him, ooh! Just called him a glorified flower boy and punched him in the jaw. Rivers is sent over to the ropes. Now, flapjack. Releasing him for a flapjack there. Looks for a lariat. However, arm is caught. Going for a tough maneuver here. What the hell was that? I'm not sure what the hell he just did. but it put Kurt Backlund down. Now he's running the ropes. Looked for a jumping knee. Dodge. And now grappling again. Emerson Rivers gonna drive Backlund over to the ropes. Has him over on the ropes. Oh, and there's a cheap shot by Rivers. I guess you could say Backlund deserves it. Roll up. Super kick. Nice victory roll. Emerson Rivers with a nice start to this match here. Jumping knee strike. Now kicking out the legs. Ooh, roundhouse kick. It will sit Kurt Backlund down. Now up to grappling again. Hammer and elbow tie up. And Emerson Rivers driven back into the corner. Backward again with a cheap shot. Oh, and it looks like that might have busted the forehead of Emerson Rivers. Rivers is stuck perfectly for a shoulder tackle. And now Kurt Backlund's laying on the pressure. Now Backlund climbing up to the top rope. Rivers is down. Elbow drop right on the neck. He's going to look to get a pin. Not hooking the leg. Shoulders immediately up. Right after the 1 count. You could see blood beginning to pour from Emerson Rivers' skull. Now Rivers able to get some momentum back here. Throws Backlund, the ex-champion. And now looking again for that weird maneuver there. And again, face down. Face first into the mat. Rolled over by Rivers. But Backlund's trying to get right up to his feet. Not allowing Emerson Rivers to do whatever he was trying to do there. And a sidewalk slam. Right on the IWO logo. Well, speaking of companies, Summer Bash 2025 coming up soon. And it's going to be September 12th. So far, only Salamira's versus Draven Dynamite in a rematch has been booked. But still, cards got yet to fill up. And I can bet you that's going to be an amazing friggin' card. And Shock Wrestling's Tidal Wave coming up soon, where we will see Animus take on Raven for a global championship. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, put your money on Animus. He is going to beat the crap out of Raven. And also, SWF's High Stakes, August 30th, over in Las Vegas, Nevada, the Sin City. Main evented by Ace Adams versus King Cold. Well, Emerson River trading blows here with the Italian Stallion. Seems to be taking a lot of momentum away from him. Able to finally get a hit in his Kurt Backlund. Able to catch the hand. Tries to hit him again. Emerson Rivers has blood gashing out of both sides of his skull. Oh, kicks out the leg. Roundhouse kick. Sitting down. The 7-day champion. Kurt Backlund now dragging him over to the corner. Rap's going to look for some high-flying maneuver here. And now, coffin drop by Emerson Rivers. That might just finish this night for Kurt Backlund. Only a 2 count. Not enough to get the victory here. Kurt Backlund is sent out of the ring. Emerson Rivers doing everything he can to keep Kurt Backlund down. Now trying to build momentum by running through the ropes. Oh my God, going over. He went over. A senton to the outside of the ring. Emerson Rivers. He's controlling the matchup here. That missed kick might have just changed the entire layout of this match. Emerson Rivers at danger of being counted out here. Count reaches 6. Rivers finally returns to the ring near count 7. Referee's down. The referee is down. Kurt Backlund accidentally taking out the referee. Might not have been an accident though. Alternate DDT. kicking the referee, making sure the referee's down. Definitely intentional. He's now grabbing a steel chair, and he's going to look to use it against Emerson Rivers here in our main event. Oh no, Emerson Rivers able to reverse, looks for a low blow. But now, Kurt Backward with a punch to the gut. Power slam. Keeping the referee down for kick to the leg. Gets the chair up, caught by a big knee by Emerson Rivers. Now, able to send Rivers down right onto the ref. And here, finally get to use that chair. Oh no, Emerson Rivers able to dodge, not able to dodge it that time. Doing everything he can to stay out of the target of the chair. Looks for a low blow. Nearly caught for lariat. Looks for a low blow again. Connects. He connected with the low blow. Emerson Rivers saying, if you want to go ahead and be dirty, I'll do it too. Bicycle knee strike. Now a pin. Will it get the victory? Referee's finally up to his feet. It's a 1, 2. No, rope break. Rope break for Kurt Backward. Rivers finally dragging Kurt Backward away from the ropes, and Backward's able to get to his feet. Looks like Rivers is going to help him up too. Trying to go for the leg here. Kicked back. And now, spear! Spear by Kurt Backward. Might have just finished off the match, but he's going over to the feet. And you know what he does when he shakes those legs? He is getting ready to hit you with that running knee strike, but he's not done. Not leaving it there. He's getting ready to make sure Emerson Rivers is done for. There's another spear. There's a hook of the leg. And there's a 1. There's a 2. And yes, there is a 3. And this match is over. Emerson Rivers putting on quite a show here tonight against Kurt Beck. Oh no, and there's the steel chair that we saw earlier in this matchup. Emerson Rivers might be lined up. This might put him out of action for weeks. Wait, the champion, St. Valentine, saving Emerson Rivers. Rivers was down on the ground and he was about to be brutalized by the New World Order's Kurt Backward. But St. Valentine running in to save the man who beat him at Proving Grounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Emerson Rivers saved here when Kurt Backward looks to beat the shit out of him. This has been Friday Night Warzone. Good night.